In a small village surrounded by thick forests, there was a wide river that divided the land. On the far side of the river, no one had ever explored deeply. Villagers believed it was too dangerous. Strong currents, slippery rocks, and the fear of drowning kept them away. One day, two young men from the village stood at the riverbank. Both were dreamers. Both wanted a better life, but their choices became very different. The first man looked at the roaring water and said, "It's too risky. If I try to cross, I might lose everything. My life, my family's trust, my safety. It's better to stay where I am. At least here, I won't lose anything." So he stayed behind, returning to his daily routine, safe but unchanged. The second man stood silently for a moment, staring at the river. Then he whispered to himself, "If I stay here, I gain nothing. If I jump, yes, I might fail, but I might also find everything I've ever wanted. There is nothing to lose, everything to get." With courage burning in his chest, he took a deep breath and leapt into the river. The water pulled him. The current fought against him, but he refused to give up. He pushed forward, stroke by stroke, with every ounce of strength he had. At last, he reached the other side, breathless but alive. When he climbed the bank, what he saw shocked him. On the far side of the river lay a fertile land, fields of golden crops, fresh fruit trees, and a thriving community of people who welcomed him warmly. He realized this was the opportunity no one else had dared to seize. The man who stayed behind? He lived his whole life by the same riverbank, always wondering what might have been, never knowing what he had missed. But the man who jumped, the one who risked everything, discovered that on the other side of fear lies growth, abundance, and a new destiny. Life is just like that river. Most people spend their entire lives standing on the safe side, afraid to leap because of what they might lose. But in truth, you start with nothing, which means you have nothing to lose and everything to get. Every leap of faith may feel risky, but the real risk is never trying.